Hello children, welcome back to my talks. Here we are with second chapter from Flamingo, Lost Spring. Okay, so this Lost Spring is written by Anis Jung. Okay, so let me talk a little about the chapter, Anis Jung, and his written story, Lost Spring. So the story Lost Spring, written by Anis Jung, it revolves around the pitiable condition of poor children who are forced to live in slums and work hard in very dirty conditions. The story is divided, okay, into two parts. So we'll read the two stories. The first part tells the writer's impression about the life of poor rat pickers, okay, who have migrated from Bangladesh and at present they are settled in Simapuri area in Delhi. Okay, and the second part, it narrates the miserable life of the bangle makers, okay, in Faridabad. The story talks about the miserable life of the two children whose spring or the springtime of life is the childhood. It is lost in misery and poverty. Okay, so we begin with the main characters. So Sahib is one of the character, okay, from the first part, rat picker. So he's Sahib-e-Alam, okay, and Mukesh and Sahib. Mukesh is from Firozabad. He is a bangle maker, and this one is a rat picker. So Sahib-e-Alam is a young boy, and he is from Simapuri. Okay, he's a rat picker. His parents came from Bangladesh during a famine there, okay, and he became a rat picker. Sahib and many other children like him in Simapuri, they help their parents to earn their livelihood, okay, and these children, they do not wear chappals or shoes or anything, okay, and their parents do not encourage them also to be neat and clean, hygienic. So Sahib loves to attend school, okay, watch tennis, that is his aims, his goals are very high, okay, and to do better work and earn more money. Suddenly one day what happens, he chooses another job, okay, abundance, leaves rat picking and starts working at a tea stall owner, okay, and he is paid rupees 800 and all his meals are provided, okay, and though he has lost his freedom working at one particular place, now he is not the master, so but he gained a better salary and security. So this is about the first story, okay, Sahib, and the second one, the bangle seller, Mukesh. So Mukesh is from Firozabad in UP, okay, and everyone over there normally works as bangle maker, okay, and people over there, they have been asked to make bangles for the entire nation, okay, and they believe that bangles are associated with marriage, that is suhag, and making bangle is a very divine work, okay. So the elders do not allow the children to go for any other work other than bangle making, and so they though it is a non-profitable and a very hazardous job, but still they go for it, okay. The police do not allow them to organize their own trade unions also, and Firozabad boys normally, they do not have that daring to do anything else, okay, otherwise they are dragged and they are beaten, okay, dragged to prisons also. So Mukesh actually wants to become motor mechanic and he is determined and focused. Now let's talk about the summary. The first one, sometime I find a rupee in the garage, okay. So here the author, he watches a rat picker named Sahib who goes and looks into the garbage heaps everywhere to look for a coin, okay, to look for money, and that is how he sustains his living. Sahib and his family, as I told you, they are Bangladeshi migrants, okay, and he is unable to study due to the lack of schools in his neighborhood. So there were numbers of rat pickers like Sahib, and all of them went barefooted without slippers to do rat picking. Now it was more of a tradition for rat pickers to remain barefoot, okay. So they used to do it as an excuse to conceal their poverty also. Now they have no means of wearing anything, any shoes or anything, and they did not yearn also to possess a pair. Yearn, desire, okay. So sometimes in Delhi, it is a haven for rat pickers, okay, because the garbage over there, it becomes a mysterious gift, and elders feel that it is just a means of survival. So the author here comments that between Sahib's desire and reality, there is lots of difference. Okay, he yearns, he wishes for a comfortable life. Okay, enjoy pleasures of childhood, play tennis, wear shoes. Okay, but he's not able to do. But later he recognizes and starts working at a tea stall. Okay, and he's paid 800 rupees for that, and all the meals are free. But now he is no longer a free bird and a master of his own self. So this is the first story, children. Let's come to the second one, again under Anis Chang. So this is I Want to Drive a Car. So this is about Mukesh. We have already discussed, okay, the character sketch. So in the second part, the author meets a boy called Mukesh, and he stays in Firozabad and belongs to a family of bangle makers. Okay, so most of the families in Firozabad are engaged in making bangles, and about 20,000 children work in the glass furnace, children, okay, of Firozabad. It's so very unhealthy and dangerous. Mukesh takes the author to his house, and which is located in stinking, very smelly lakes. So though Mukesh's father works very hard, he has been able to change the unhealthy condition, the deplorable condition of his family. And Mukesh's grandfather and grandmother regards it as their destiny. Okay, kismat. So they do not even try to work hard for it. They regard it as their destiny. And she says that they were born into a caste of bangle makers and have seen nothing but bangles in their life. So the author feels that life of bangle makers is a sad cycle, okay, of pain and misery, of which there is no end. So the author sees a girl named Savita in another hutment over there, okay, and she says that she has not enjoyed even one full meal of her life. Can you imagine, children? The author says that the cry of poverty rings in every home. Okay, that can be seen in every home in Firozabad. And these poor people are exploited by sahukars, policemen, middlemen, bureaucrats and politicians. The author feels happy that Mukesh had decided to go to a garage and learn the job of a motor mechanic. Dreaming of flying airplanes and seems too distant and too big, but a dream for him. Okay, at least being a mechanic, it will help him to be a master of his own, and he would be able to remain independent, unlike Sahib. Okay, he can have his own garage and he can work for himself. So this is the story about the lost spring. Because why lost spring? Because both the children over here, they really have to work hard in their childhood, and the happiness of childhood they are not able to experience. Okay, children. So this is the story Lost Spring by Anis Chang. Hope you must have understood. Do like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you all.